Ahoy, welcome back to the Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. We are just gearing up for a land operation. We have a bunch of new transports loaded up, ready to go. Some artillery pieces kindly given to us by the French, and we are off to help the town of Beaver Dam. 18th of September 1776, the town of Beaver Dam has always been a major fur depot and an important link in the French fur chain in the area. A few years ago, the Brunswick House kicked out the French merchants and took by force the control of the depot in the name of the Hudson Bay Company. The French want to repay the Brunswick House and take back control of the town. We were forced to accept the French request for assistance. We need their support, so we do not have much of a choice on the matter. You are ordered to bring your men to Beaver Dam and attack and capture the town. The two French Royal Regiments, escorted by US Dragoons, will join you in this mission, operating under your orders. The House Brunswick keep in town a strong garrison of Hessian regulars, along with the local militia of loyalists. The Hessians are German troops, I believe. German auxiliaries. Sold to the British. Captain, the Hessians and the Loyalists have taken defensive positions in and around the town. A bloody battle is waiting for us, but our men are ready for it. Give the order, Captain. Indeed we shall. Got quite a large army. Lots of infantry, as well as our ship of the line crew. Sending the Dragoons up ahead to scout, and they've run straight into the skirmishers, and I don't think they're going to win that battle. They are terrible. They've got terrible weapons for hand-to-hand combat. Got the French Royal Fusiliers running up the center. The French want us to take this, so they'll do the hardest fighting. They're going to chase off that skirmish unit. They have been firing cannons at us. The skirmishers are spotting for the artillery, so we need to push back the skirmishers ASAP. Quite large units. We'll have to send up a few units of Fusiliers. We've got our sailors going up onto the flank. The top of the hill. Got the new I think they're 6-pound guns. Supplied by the French. We have our mortars, trusty mortars. Got a really experienced crew on the cannon as well. Keeping an eye out for officers with that perception skill. Oh, the overlapping tunes, quite discordant. Alright, let's spread out the front line a bit. We have a lot of troops in reserve. I do wonder how entrenched the Hessians will be. Cannons opening fire, smashing the skirmishers, pushing them back. They'll be back though. Annoying pests. I will add skirmishers to my roster. We'll use them as the rangers. The mortar will be able to drive back these skirmishers. Then hopefully we will destroy their scout ability. I might release some skirmishers to run up ahead and see where their artillery is. That might be the way to go. Like we did in the last ground mission. They got killed very quickly, but at least we got to learn where the enemy was stationed. I'm just hoping we can spot them and they can't see us, because we have a slightly higher stealth. We could definitely see the Loyalists, but I know there are cannon in there somewhere. Let's break off some more Fusiliers skirmishers. There are 2 units of Fusiliers there, so they get 2 units of skirmishers. Got the Dragoons on the wing. We try not to make the same mistake. We're just going to use them as fast scouts. We'll make sure that wing's clear so that we can just roll down the hill into the town. There is a river crossing there. I'll station some troops in case they try to flank us from the rear. Alright, we have contact. Guys in the field. Can they see us? We can't see out of the brush here. So we have to get closer to the edge. Alright, we spotted them. Loyalists on the fence line. No sign of guns. Ideally, I want to have my cannon in range so that as soon as I spot them, I can just open fire. Our skirmishers have been spotted. Get out of there. I think it might be an elevation issue, but the skirmishers can't see jack. They've broken off skirmishers too. They've detected ours. They're going to engage our skirmishers. We're going to push up the French Fusiliers into the town. We've got our sailors coming up the hill towards the town. On the left side of screen. We'll push up our main line. We'll just have to commit. I don't think there'll be too many in here. Basically got a swarm in comparison. A few lines on the fences. Just being hyper cautious. As you should be, if you want to preserve the lives of your men. And that's one thing I do like, to preserve my forces. Except when I friendly fire. That's different. Kill for kill is good trade. Alright, we've got a unit of Fusiliers crossing the river to watch that rear approach. The mortars are opening fire on the defensive line. We've spotted the artillery. Let's get some counter battery on it. We'll roll in our sailors and our marines from the left side. We'll charge in the French. The Frenchmen will do a charge. Once I clap the... Oh, there's a second artillery unit near the outskirts of town. A third one. Alright, we need to press our advantage. Just push. We have numbers. The longer we let those cannons shoot at us, the worse it'll be. The French have broken already. I don't see any Hessians. They're all loyalists. Oh wait, there's one unit of Hessians. I do wonder how they fight compared to the standard Fusilier. Are they like a grenadier unit? I know the Germans were pretty experienced troops. Let's bring our dragoons around the rear flank. Try and get a charge in on that artillery piece. If we could just stop it from firing, that would be ideal. Trying to cross the river here with our Fusiliers, but doesn't look like we can. We've got no issues with being flanked, I think. Still got the rear guard there. We'll push them up to guard our artillery advance. Dragoons running across the field, but they've been spotted by Hessians in the field there on the tree line. It's not great. We don't get to keep that unit, so they are expendable. British ambush. Dragoons. Redcoat Dragoons. Well, that didn't work out as planned. It's very defended all around the town. So they haven't concentrated their defenses, they're spread right out. We'll move up some more, bring the Marines in to encircle the town proper. We're within musket range of the artillery crew. That's great. Let's push into the town. Try and get a flank on these guys here, defending the road. The mortars have got a good line of sight. Our dragoons have just been rear charged by enemy redcoats. Now we're just going to shoot them all. It's all part of the plan. better they get tangled up with my dragoons than charge into my marine units. Oh, they're still charging through anyway. Out of all of my troops, my sailors are not as well equipped. They've got second-hand weapons, spike bayonets rather than swords, things like that. We've got a surrendered loyalist unit. Peel them out. Oh, we've got skirmishers in the back line attacking our supply wagon. Where's our rear guard? There's loyalists over there, so there was an ambush risk. We have more reinforcements approaching the town. Let's push up. The French are having a rest. Pretty fierce fighting going on here. Where are those skirmishers? Yeah, we're taking big losses to the rear. I don't really have an answer for it, so they're just going to have to cope at the moment. What have I got to answer? Yeah, we'll have to send the rear guard back. That's their job anyway. Got too ambitious. I forgot to move the artillery up when I advanced the rear guard. Being shot at from across the river, but we have a unit to answer that. The noose is tightening around the town. We've got an artillery in the back line. Let's charge them. The Hessians are routing. Let's push in. Tighten the noose. Alright, we've got the town completely encircled. We've got a ship's crew and the rear guard coming to fight the skirmishers. That's quite a large unit. And that's what I want to do with my skirmishers when we get them on the field. Try and really get those squishy units. Alright, the Marines are doing well. They are our experienced ship crew, so we need to keep them alive. Got a large rout happening in the center of town near the ammunition storage. We've captured the town, we just need to hold it for 15 minutes. So many sound effects overlapping, it's stuttering the sound. The artillery unit has routed. Let's put a ship's crew, John Paul Jones, manning the cannon. Yes. We've got them on the run now. There's a few large units here. Take care of them. Just hold the line there and just shoot them every time they come back. The enemy artillery has shattered. We'll advance our rear guard down the road to chase those skirmishers. Move our artillery line up. The French Fusiliers have split into 2 units to try and preserve morale. I don't think morale's based on unit size, so yeah, different. Give that a shot. For the purpose of charging, we wanted to target 2 different units. It worked. The French have managed to push the wavering British troops out of the town. There's some Germans in there too. Everyone's cursing. The Hessians are holding on. There are 400 men in the center fighting our 120. We need to get them some help. And the goal here is to push out all the survivors and smash them up against the riverbank. That way we can get some of them to surrender, hopefully. The French troops are finally wavering under the sheer amount of enemy. Reinforcements are on the way. Oh no, John Paul Jones is getting taken on by a fresh unit of skirmishers. Turn the cannon around and shoot him. One of our officer cadets has been killed in action. I left John Paul Jones undefended, thinking there was just that unit there, but the skirmishers were on the loose. Now that they can see them and fight them, we just did a fair amount of damage to those skirmishers with pushing the troops out of the city, funneling them away, chasing them off with artillery. Got the Marines chasing them up the river. That's the fight. Well done, lads. We outmanned them by 1,000 men and they lost 2,400 men. 1 killed in action. We've captured some cannon, lots of weapons. We've been awarded the Navy Combat Action Medal, awarded to members of the Sea Service who have actively participated in ground or surface actions with honor to the colonies and to the satisfaction of the Navy. Very nice. Stacking up those medals. We've got our reward for protecting the French fur trade. And now it's just a matter of those little side missions. Send off our best fleet. See if we can get some extra loot. Congress has offered us a 28-gun frigate, but we don't really need a 28-gunner. That would have been useful at the start of the campaign. Let's take the money. Show me the money. How much did we get? Surely, yeah, that's worth way more than a 28-gun frigate. The cost of ship repair is going up after the Redcoats attacked US defenses at Guan Heights. The Continental Army was forced to withdraw to a fortified position on Brooklyn Heights and prepared for the siege. In coordination with French Royal troops, John Paul Jones struck a great blow against British imperialists at the town of Beaver Dam. You saw it. The next mission looks like an amphibious raid. If you want to see the Marines in action, come back next time. Commander Tyrael, out.